Thank you so much for staying here on JoyNews today. Now, lawyers for 2020 NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama say they've successfully proven that no candidate obtained more than 50% of the votes cast in the 2020 presidential elections. They are therefore urging the Supreme Court to direct the Electoral Commission to organize a runoff between President Akufo-Addo and Mr. Mahama when it delivers judgment on March 4. This is contained in the written closing address filed by Mr. Mahama's lawyers. Court correspondent Joseph Akable has the rest of the story.
3 witnesses testified in support of Mr. Mahama's petition. Johnson Asiedu-Nketia.
Nobody knows the results of the presidential elections in 2020.
Dr. Michael Pesa-White.
As at the time we were instructed to go and have deliberations with the petitioner in that room, we had come nowhere close to knowing who had won and who had lost.
And Rojo Metunu
has more to do with a trend of anomalies, several anomalies.
Mr. Mahama's lawyers filed a document asking that the EC chairperson admits to certain facts. This includes the claim that the EC announced President Akufo-Addo as obtaining 6.7 million votes out of a total valid votes of 13.4 million. They say failure of the EC to admit to this and lead evidence to show contrary figures means Nana Akufo-Addo did not obtain more than 50% of the valid votes cast. This, they insist, created a situation where the petitioner did not have to bring figures to prove what is obvious. They further contend that the EC has not lawfully corrected the results as declared, hence the court should direct a runoff takes place since the lawful declaration of December 9 means no one won the election. President Akufo-Addo's lawyers disagree. They say the petition actually proves that Nana Akufo-Addo met the constitutional requirement of obtaining more than 50% of the valid votes cast. Reference is made to the cross-examination of NDC General Secretary Johnson Asiedu-Nketia by lead counsel for the president, Mr. Akoto Ampao.
I'm putting it to you that whether it is the EC's calculation or your calculation, definitely second respondent crossed the threshold.
If we are going by the data supplied by EC.
Yes.
They say this admission shows that the petitioner has made much ado about nothing of the fact that in announcing the total valid votes cast, the chairperson of the EC stated a wrong figure of 13.4 million. They conclude this petition is an industry in futility. It has been designed, built and furnished with a lazy labor of facts and evidence that seek to attack the electoral choices of the people of Ghana. End quote.
Court correspondent Joseph Akable with that report. Let's go